I'm Richard Hunter and welcome to our look ahead for the week commencing the 7th of December. It's been a fairly positive week for markets. A couple of things still are yet to be resolved, more of that in a moment. In terms of the States, there has been something of the shine taken off markets towards the end of the week. There's a potential further lockdown in California in the States. There's also been a record number of daily deaths due to COVID-19. And at the same time, the company Pfizer, which of course is looking to roll out its vaccine, has said that due to supply chain problems, it's likely that 50 million doses will be distributed before the end of the year, as opposed to the previously announced 100 million doses. All that being said, there remains optimism around the vaccine and the ability of it to get us back to some kind of new normality. So in the year to date, the Dow Jones is now up 5%, the S&P 500 up 13.5%. The Nasdaq has hit another record high, up around 38% in the year to date, and the FTSE has actually improved by a couple of percent this week, although it does remain down by about 13.4% in the year to date. So turning to next week and those two big issues that need resolution, the strength of sterling recently, although partly because of the weakness of the dollar, of course, is on hopes that we will get some kind of outcome to the current Brexit negotiations. The other thing that needs to be looked at before the end of the year is bearing in mind the state of unemployment in the States. There are remaining calls for some kind of actions in terms of a further fiscal stimulus package, and there are even hopes that something could happen in terms of a deal before the end of the year. Turning to UK companies reporting, we're going to get a trading update from Rolls-Royce, obviously a company which has very much been under the cosh. This is a jet engine maker, nothing to do with cars these days. It's basically paid on hours flown and also maintenance contract. Obviously both of those have fallen away sharply this year. It's also had to raise £2 billion via a rights issue. Shares down about 44% year to date. Maybe rather more cheery news, we're expecting a trading statement from Ocado. Shares up 78% in the year to date. Any developments or announcements on the strength of its technology platform would of course be welcome. And we can also expect an update on its joint venture with Marks and Spencer. Ferguson, the FTSE 100 plumbing and heating company, also has some Q1 numbers. Had a reasonably good year, up around 24%. There could be an update on its plan to spin out the UK arm, which is Wolseley, although 86% of revenues come from the US, so any recovery in the housing market there could have been a positive. And finally, in terms of FTSE small caps, Ted Baker, whose shares are down 58% in the year to date, will be having their half year numbers. Another company which has had to have a cash call, and all eyes there will be on the complete focus of the company at the moment in terms of its transformation to bolster further sales. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.